+3 equals history for the superstitious German and Chelsea Football Club.
In the time you've been away, Gardar Cortes, the world-famous tenor you've probably been reading about in your newspapers this morning, has joined us to inspire West Ham. I beg your pardon. Sorry. to inspire West Ham United tonight and their supporters. There was a story today that he was going in the dressing room. I think West Ham have had a rethink on that front. So he's for us to enjoy. Okay, well, while he continues to entertain outside, we'll try and do our best to continue inside. This Ballack Lampard question, it's a bit Gerrard Lampard, isn't it? Why does it constantly come up? Why can't good players just adapt to each other?
Well, I just don't think it's the fact that it's just Ballack and Lampard. I think it's just Ballack trying to adjust to the Premier League. I think it's such a difficult league to come from the Bundesliga, Serie A, or in La Liga. It's been proven. Veron came from Serie A, world-class player, failed miserably, found it really difficult to live up to the pace of the game here. Morientes, who we all thought was world-class, it just takes time, and I've just got to trust this guy is a world-class player. He was the best player in the World Cup this summer.
As Gary says, if you could have took one midfield player out of the World Cup, he was on another level, in fact, to even I felt in the World Cup to Gerrard and to Frank Lampard, it was him. He was magnificent. But then since he's come to the Premier League, if you'd have, say, identified Frank Lampard or Michael Ballack, who would you rather take? Frank's been much, much better than this season. I think he finds it hard to step up to the pace of the game. I think he wants to play it at his own pace. And in the Premier League, especially that midfield area where it's so tight, it's so quick, as soon as you lift your head up, someone's on you. And I think that's what he's found very hard to adjust to.
I think the other thing which Mourinho insists on, I don't think he likes one talisman or one big main ringleader. He's very much a team-orientated man, Mourinho. So he's just got to adapt to being a team player.
Jose's stuck with him as well, Gary, hasn't he? He's stuck with him. Shevchenko he hasn't quite stuck with, because there were times when Michael Ballack early in the season was playing poorly. He really was struggling, but Jose kept with him and kept with him. And he's actually now, the last couple of games, he's made one, scored one on Sunday. He's starting to show that he's adapting to it, because, as Gary said, it's very tough.
Just on the subject of Frank Lampard, obviously disappointed to report trouble outside. Fortunately, it is under control now, but this is a tough game for him, isn't it? Personally, coming back here to West Ham.
Frank knows that. He will get the most abuse anywhere. I mean, because for me, I can't quite understand. I think Frank was a fantastic player for West Ham. He went. They got £11 million for him, and I think both parties were happy. I think once his dad, Frank Senior, and my dad had left the club, he had to move because he wanted to go and play for a different club, and Chelsea came in for him.